RTC Fiber Communications is now serving the community of Argos. Now you can enjoy the incredibly fast speed and reliability of fiber internet. Stream movies, surf the web, or watch your favorite local videos on rtc4.com. All from RTC Fiber Communications, now serving Argos. Give RTC a call today or check us out online at www.rtc1.com. This broadcast brought to you in part by these local sponsors. The lawyers and staff of Peterson, Wagner & Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagner.com. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, personal property, and outbuilding policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions. Online at evansagencyrochester.com. Stay connected with the fastest
Good evening and welcome from Tiger Arena, the home of the Peru Bengal Tigers. Coming to you live tonight with the Argos Lady Dragons on the road, taking on the Peru Lady Bengal Tigers. Steve Stricker here, alongside Blake Thomas running camera for us this evening. Andy had a bus issue that he had to deal with and was not able to make the trip down here tonight. Peru Lady Tigers come into tonight's contest with a Wow, sorry about that. Hopefully that's not going to happen too much here this evening. So the Peru Lady Tigers come into tonight's game with a 2-6 record. They're 1-2 in the TRC, coached by David Weeks. He's 85 and 115. He's in his 10th season here at Peru. Last time out for the Lady Tigers, they lost last Monday at Lewis Cass, 45-42. The Lady Tigers started their season with a 2-2 record through the first 4 games, but have dropped the last 4 games in a row, including games against Rochester, at Northfield, against Kokomo, and then the Lewis Cass game. Lewis Cass went into that game with a 1-9 mark on the record, so the Bengal Tigers are reeling, coming back, trying to get back on the win column here this evening. After their defeat over at Lewis Cass. For your Argos Lady Dragons, they come into tonight's game with a 5-5 record on the season, coached by, of course, head man Gary Teal, 85 and 42 in his 6th season with Argos. He's 243 and 152 in 18 seasons overall. Last time out, the Lady Dragons won at CGA 40-33. And are winners of 3 of their last 5 contests. Unfortunately, the contest before the CGA game last Thursday at Rochester didn't come out so good for the Lady Dragons. They lost that one by a score of 60-44. But they had won 2 of the previous 3 games at Jimtown and versus Culver. So the Lady Dragons have done, pretty good job this year. They've won all the games that you would consider to be games they should win. We just haven't been able to pick up those 50-50 games or games against a tougher competition. If you look at Peru's record, you look at it 2-6. That's obviously not that great. They would love to have a better win-loss record than that. But they play some really tough competition. They opened up against Oak Hill, who's only #1 in Class 2A. Lost that game. They won against Caston. They did lose one common opponent. There's 3 common opponents, but the only one that was different was the Culver Academy. Beat Peru on November 11th, 36-47. Lady Dragons won that game. Rochester beat both of the teams here tonight. Both teams won against Caston. So, Peru plays in the TRC, which is a tough conference, includes the likes of Rochester, Northfield, Southwood, North Miami, Manchester, and Wabash, to name a few of the teams. Very tough girls basketball conference in northern Indiana. So you can't look at the record at 2-6 and assume that the Lady Dragons are just going to come out here and take care of things. They've got to play their game. They've got to do similar to what they did against CGA. They got to maintain the tempo, and they got to do all the little things. They got to make sure that they clean up the boards, don't give them second chance opportunities, as well as limiting their turnovers and forcing a lot of Peru turnovers. So should be fairly close in size looking down the roster. The only one on the roster for Peru, they do have a 6-footer in forward, senior forward, and Angel Parks. But other than that, they've got a 5'9" sophomore some 5'7", 5'6", 5'6", 5'6". So should be fairly close in size with the Lady Dragons. Couple of the Lady Dragons that have been standing out here as of late. Senior shooting guard Macy Stricker has been playing lights out ever since well, the 5th game of the season, 6th game of the season. She really kicked it into gear at Jimtown. Had really good games at Jimtown, Culver. Morgan Township was able to put up a double-double with 12 points and 11 rebounds. Really good game at Rochester, and then a gutsy performance at Culver Academy. Coming off of that back-to-back, they played Thursday at Rochester, followed that up with another game at CGA. Both of those games were very physical games for the Lady Dragons, so it was good to see them with a little bit of time to, recoup and recover here before the game tonight. Good news for the Lady Dragons. They do have the services of Rachel Kuntz back this evening. She's going to be back. She had an ankle sprain late in the Rochester game, so she was out for the CGA game. Opened things up in the middle a little bit, but Macy Stricker stepped up and really had a whopper of a game. She had 7 blocks on the night and scored 10 points for the Lady Dragons. So things got really quiet here all of a sudden in the gym. I feel like I'm talking really loud. So we got a couple minutes here before the start of things from Peru High School. Should be a good one. This is the first meeting between the two schools in, well, I think ever. They were supposed to meet last year up at Argos, but the game got postponed due to the weather and ended up getting canceled because of no time to make up the date. So this is the first meeting between the two teams. They have played a couple times in the summer, but this is the first official meeting. So should be a good one here tonight. There's a beautiful facility here at Peru. You can see we're kind of stuck up here in the corner in the press box, which is, it's a good vantage point, but it's going to be a little bit of a challenge for Blake on the camera here tonight because he's going to be going in and out from end to end. So we'll test him out and see how he does here this evening. He's going to make his money tonight. Are you wanting to talk, or you just got the headset on? You want to talk?
Maybe.
All right. Joined up here in the booth. Andy's not here, so my youngest daughter, McKenna, has put a headset on. She has done that before but never really said a whole lot. So I don't know. We'll see if she has any words of wisdom here for you throughout the evening. So we got about a minute left. We're going to take a break, and we'll come back here from the Tiger Arena with the starting lineups and get going here with the varsity contest between the Argos Lady Dragons and the Peru Lady Bengal Tigers here in just a moment.
RTC Fiber Communications is now serving the community of Argos. Now you can enjoy the incredibly fast speed and reliability of fiber internet. Stream movies, surf the web, or watch your favorite local videos on rtc4.com. All from RTC Fiber Communications, now serving Argos. Give RTC a call today or check us out online at www.rtc1.com.
Got that new home edition and you're keeping it covered.
Ooh, coverages now. I can help with this. Got zone coverage, man coverage, combo coverages.
I don't know, Peyton. I think more like the coverage your nationwide agent offers.
Oh, you want to go there? Home, auto, life, business, farm, boat, RV, ATV, camper, pet, motorcycle, your tour bus. Right. Did I mention farm?
Contact Jennings Insurance Agency today or visit one of our offices in Argos and Rochester.
At First Federal Savings Bank, we know that buying your first home can be an overwhelming process.
The mortgage experts at First Federal Savings Bank will work with you from application to closing.
At First Federal Savings Bank, we pay standard closing costs for our first-time home buyers.
We offer free pre-approvals and local loan servicing throughout the life of your loan.
Stop in and talk with one of our mortgage lenders and take the worry out of buying your first home.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
Protect yourself from personal attack on campus, in the home, at the mall, or wherever you are. Blue Dragon Taekwondo in Rochester is offering a self-defense boot camp so that you have the basic skills to protect yourself in an attack. Blue Dragon is the area's leading martial arts facility. Master instructor Dave Colger and his team welcome new participants and those seeking to learn the basic self-defense techniques. Contact Blue Dragon Taekwondo today to learn more about this exciting self-defense boot camp. Simplify your banking with a Simply Free checking account from First Federal Savings Bank.
All it takes is a $50 opening deposit. There's no minimum balance requirement and no service fees.
For a limited time, you'll also receive a free gift just for opening a checking account.
And with Instant Issue, we can give you a debit card when you open your account, giving you immediate access to your funds.
Simply Free checking from First Federal Savings Bank, a simpler way to bank.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
All right, good evening. Welcome back here to Tiger Arena. Again, set to go with the starting lineups. We're going to do the Lady Dragons here first, as soon as they finish up with the sportsmanship message. All righty, here we go. A 5'4" senior, number 12, Abby Manikowski. Another guard, a 5'1" sophomore, number 20, Cagney Hoffman. Another guard, a 5'9" senior, number 24, Macy Stricker. Another guard, 5'8" sophomore, 34, Morgan Dunlap. And a 5'9" forward, a sophomore, number 42, Macy Morris. Lady Dragons are coached by Gary Teal. And for the Peru Lady Bengal Tigers. A 5'6" junior, number 4, Megan Sinovitz. 5'6" sophomore, number 11, Courtney Crow. 5'3" junior, number 25, Caitlin Mongosa. 5'7" junior forward, number 33, Harmony Stone. And the final starter, a 5'9" sophomore forward, number 52, Kelsey Kelly. Lady Tigers are coached by David Weeks. All right, here we go. Tip off, and we're getting set to go here from Tiger Arena. This is a new one for the Lady Dragons, a new broadcast location for me. It's another in the long line of neat things that I've gotten to do as part of this broadcasting team, and setting up, like we said, high above the arena. It's going to be Macy Morris jumping for the Lady Dragons, and she's going to go up against the 5'9" sophomore 52 Kelsey Kelly for the tip. And the tip is up in the air. We're underway. It goes almost out of bounds, and the Bengal Tigers are going to start with the ball. Crow brings it across the timeline, gets it over into the corner to Sinkovitz, and she gets into the lane and puts it in for the first points of the game. Bengal Tigers up 2-0. Dunlap brings it across for the Lady Dragons. Working at the top of the key. Looks like a little man-to-man, maybe to start. Manikowski's going to take a 15-footer right from the free throw line and sinks it, tying the game up at 2. Mongosa brings it across now. Almost a steal by Hoffman. Into the corner to Crow. Down to jumpers off the mark. Stricker with the rebound. Shot was long by Sinkovitz, and Stricker gets the ball. She brings it across timeline, working on the left side. Pulls it back out. Manikowski up top. Manikowski back just a little off to the left of the top of the key. Back over in the corner, and it's tipped out of bounds. Good defensive play there by Kelly of the Lady Bengal Tigers. It's going to stay Lady Dragons ball. Inbounds to Manikowski. Little man-to-man defense here. Dunlap has it on the left. Dunlap up to Hoffman. Oh, nice pass in, but it's picked off. Turnover for the Lady Dragons. Quickly the other way. And the shot is off the mark, and the rebound is tipped over to Hoffman by Stricker. Sinkovic missed the shot. And I think we're going to get a foul called. It's going to be on Sinkovic. That'll be her first, team's first. Little token full court pressure by the Lady Bengal Tigers, bring it across easily. Stricker with the cut, and she gets pushed out, but her foot is on the line. So another turnover for the Lady Dragons. Crow brings it across the timeline and loses the handle, and it's picked up by Manikowski. She's got 1-versus-1 with Crow, and she takes it in, challenges her, and the shot is off and rebounded by Stone. Kelly throws it off of Sinkovic, but it's recovered by Crow. Back up top, Sinkovic with it, passes it over to Mangosa. Mangosa looking inside, and it's picked off by Dunlap, and Dunlap 1v1 has the lane, and she puts it in for 2. First points of the game for Morgan, and she puts the Lady Dragons back on top, 4-2, or actually on top for the first time. Trap up top, get it over. Sinkovic gets it inside. And good defensive effort there by Stricker on Stone, and it's going to go out of bounds off of the Lady Dragons. It's going to be inbounds by Mangosa for the Lady Bengal Tigers. She gets it over. Sinkovic is going to take a 3, and it's off the mark. That was actually Crow, sorry. Dunlap with the rebound, and she's going coast to coast with pressure. Misses the shot, but the rebound goes to Morris. Into the corner. Wow, that was a bad angle there by Morgan Dunlap, but she almost got that thing to go in, and they're going to get Manikowski over the back. Going to be the first foul on Manikowski, the first team foul on the Lady Dragons. Crow's going to bring it across the timeline for the Lady Tigers. Sinkovic has it. She's looking inside to Kelly, and it's tipped by Manikowski.
They're going to have to make sure they stay in front of those posts.
Manikowski gets a hand on it. She gets the steal. She's got Morris, and they're going to get the blocking foul. Looked like good position that time by Crow, but they're going to call the blocking foul on Crow. That's going to put Manikowski at the line shooting 2. That's going to be the first on Crow. That'll be her team's second. Manikowski's been pretty good from the line here for the Lady Dragons, so I probably just jinxed her. Nope, puts that one in. So Manikowski now with 3 of the 5 for the Lady Dragons. She's got one more free throw coming up. Second one on the way, and it's short, almost, and then they're going to get her over the back again. That's going to be her second foul, so Coach Teal's getting Kuntz up off the bench. He's going to come in for Manikowski. So Rachel Kuntz in for the first time since the Rochester game 1 week ago tonight. Let's see how she is on that ankle. Didn't get the start here tonight, so we'll see if she's fully ready to go. Crow brings it across the timeline now for the Lady Bengal Tigers. Gets it over in the corner. Mangosa has it. Gets into the lane, and Kelly loses the ball, but it's picked back up by Peru. Crow gets it over to Mongosa. Into the corner, Sinkovich, nice shot fake, gets Morgan in the air, but the shot is way off the mark. Rebound by Stricker. Stricker looking up the floor. Brings it across. Good defense right there by Stone on Stricker. Dunlap has it, gets into the paint, gets it over. Hoffman has it on the left wing, right wing. Hoffman with a little 15-footer, and that's good. And Lady Dragons up 7-2 now with 3:35 left here in the first quarter. There's going to be a foul, the nice drive by Crow, and I think they're going to get Hoffman on that foul. So that's going to be Hoffman's first, and the third on the Lady Dragons. Kelly goes out, and number 42, the senior 6-foot Angel Parks comes in for the Lady Bengal Tigers. There's a three on the way, no good. Another rebound for Stricker. That's her third rebound already, and she pushes up to Morgan. Dunlap has it on the left wing. Almost stolen by Stone. Back up top, Dunlap has it, turnover. She struggled with that move all season long. Got a lot of turnovers on that. We're gonna have to work on that in the off season. So Lady Tigers have it, Crow brings it across. Crow looks in, Sinkovich has it, Dunlap's on her. Try to get into Stone, Stone able to get it, she corrals it and puts it in. Nice little left-hand jumper there by Stone. Her first points of the game, 7-4 now. Nice pass up, little jumper's good for Morris. That's a nice drive into the lane by Macy Morris, puts her first bucket. And gonna have a foul, looks like we're gonna get Hoffman for her second. So we've got some foul trouble. Hoffman and Manikowski both with 2 for the Lady Dragons. Crow brings it across, gets it over. Mongosa has it. Good defense. Kuntz, the ball goes between Parks' legs, recovered by Stone. Back up top, and there's good defense by Dunlap.
Oh, fighting on the same team.
Nice look inside. They find Parks, and she puts it in for 2. Little discombobulated that time, but able to find Parks inside. Lady Dragons bring it across, leading 9-6. Dunlap could have got called for a travel. She switched pivot feet there, didn't catch it. Good takeoff, but she loses it off of her feet. 4th turnover for the first quarter for the Lady Dragons. And the Lady Tigers with a chance to cut into that 3-point lead. Got a sub, number 24, Julia Weeks is going to check in, and they're going to give Stone a break. Crow brings it across. Gets in the corner to Sinkovich. And they're going to have to do something there. Kuntz came up again and left the backside open, and Parks puts in another one. She's got 4 of the last 4 for the Lady Tigers. Morris is going to try a 3-pointer. It's no good, and Parks is able to get the rebound. Good pressure there by Kuntz and Morgan Dunlap, but they bring it across. And there's going to be a foul on Stricker. She gets Weeks, and Weeks is going to go to the line. That's going to be the first on Stricker. Minute 13 left to go here in the first quarter. Lady Tigers within 1. 5th team foul already for the Lady Dragons.
First one bounces off.
Weeks is off. She is a 5'7" sophomore for the Lady Bengal Tigers. Stone's going to come back in, and Mongosa is going to take a break. Weeks is going to try and tie it up here. A little different on the delivery, but it goes in. So Weeks with the 1 for 2 from the line, and the game is tied at 9 with 1:10 left in the first quarter. Dunlap has it up top. Stone is playing lockdown defense on Stricker. She hasn't hardly got the ball, much less got a shot off yet. They're going to call foul on Megan Sinkovitz. That's going to be her second. Only the third team foul, and she's going to take a break. And Mangosa is going to come back in. Stricker triggers the inbounds. She gets it in. Kuntz has it. Little 15-footer, no good, and the rebound goes to Parks. Lady Bengal Tigers with a chance to take the lead back. Nice pull up. Dunlap tips it from behind. Blocked by Kuntz, and Morgan Dunlap gets the rebound. Dunlap's not wasting any time, gets it out. Stricker for three from the corner, and it's good! Three-pointer, Macy Stricker. That's a big shot. She hits her first shot of the night. 12-9 now with 20 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Oh, ooh, travel. I thought they were going to get the third on Hoffman, and it's going to be a turnover for the Lady Tigers. So Lady Dragons up 12-9, looking to add to the lead with 13 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Stricker brings it across. Stricker's going to drive in, take a 15-footer. It's just off the mark, but it rolls in for her. She's got the last five for the Lady Dragons. And the Lady Dragons are up 5 after 1. Your score 14-9. Lady Dragons are ahead. You're going to take a break. We'll be back here from Tiger Arena in just a moment with more Lady Dragons basketball on RTC4.com.
RTC Fiber Communications is now serving the community of Argos. Now you can enjoy the incredibly fast speed and reliability of fiber internet. Stream movies, surf the web, or watch your favorite local videos on RTC4.com. All from RTC Fiber Communications, now serving Argos. Give RTC a call today or check us out online at www.rtc1.com.
All right, welcome back to Tiger Arena here in Peru, Indiana. The Lady Dragons have opened up a 5-point advantage after 1. The Lady Bengal Tigers had fought all the way back and tied it up at 9. Macy Stricker comes alive at the end of the quarter, hits a 3, and then a 15-footer. All 5 of her points came right at the end of the quarter. Lady Dragons up 14-9. First quarter, 4 turnovers apiece for each team. So both teams are going to have to clean that up here in the second. So second quarter underway. Dunlap has the ball, brings it across the timeline, and she's going to get fouled. I think they're going to get Stone on the foul. No, they get Crow on that one, so that'll be her second. Hoffman has it. Crow's playing good defense on her. Dunlap has it up top. Morris in the left. Stricker in the corner. She's going to try a corner 3. It's off the mark. Rebound goes to Kelly for the Lady Tigers. Crow brings it across. Stone on the left. Dunlap on Stone. Drives in, gets it back out. That's a little bit of a, I don't know, they got their feet tangled up with Crow and Morris, and they're going to call Morris on the foul. I think that was completely incidental contact.
Looked like a travel to me.
Well, she traveled because she tied up, and their feet kind of hit, but they're going to call the foul. The inbounds to Kelly, and it's off the mark, but the weak side rebound, and Stone shoots it off the side of the backboard. Stone, there's a good rebound by Dunlap off of the miss by Mangosa. Dunlap's going to bring it across with pace, gets it over. Morris on the right. Reverses to Hoffman. And Hoffman gets called for the travel. Didn't see that. So 5th turnover for the Lady Dragons here to start the game. Coach Teal's not going to be happy about that. Mangosa brings it across the timeline for the Lady Bengal Tigers. And Dunlap just a little bit late on the steal, and Stone goes right around Stricker and puts it in. That's her 4th point of the night, and it's an 11-14 Lady Dragon lead. Stricker has it on the right wing. Stone on her. Now Weeks is on her now. Hoffman dribbles down into the corner. She's going to reverse it over. Stricker's got an open shot, doesn't take it. Back over. Hoffman's going to take the 3 from the left wing, and she's short. The rebound to Stone. Stone has Sinkovitz, and she takes it in for 2. Lady Dragon lead now down to 1. Lady Dragons not doing a really good job of getting back on defense. The Lady Tigers are pushing the issue off of the rebounds. And Stricker's going to take a long 3, and it's good. Macy Stricker comes out firing from 3. She's got 8 points, and the Lady Dragons back up by 4. Sinkovitz is going to take 1, and she's good. She's got 6 points for the Lady Bengal Tigers. 2-point ball game, 5:30 left to go here in the first. Oh, I thought she was going to take it from downtown. She was down at Harvey Hinklemeyer's on that one, McKenna. I thought she was going to take that. And yes, I do know Harvey Hinklemeyer's. I actually lived in Peru, or south of Peru, for I don't know, 12 or 13 years after my wife and I got married. My wife is a graduate of Mechanical High School. So we lived about 6 miles south of here. Kids started off school. Dunlap at the line. First one is good. Kids actually started at Mechanical. That foul was on Mangosa, her first. Dunlap with another free throw coming up. No shot. Got a lane violation, so it was out anyway. So it's going to be Peru's ball.
Who was that on?
It was a lane violation on Dunlap.
What'd she do?
She went across the line before it hit the rim.
Oh.
Manikowski gets the steal. Good job there by Manikowski forcing the turnover. Gets it across. Dunlap has it. Stricker. Back over. Manikowski on the left.
Oh, look at Rachel.
And she didn't see her, and it's knocked out of bounds off of Stone, so it's going to stay Lady Dragons. Manikowski's going to trigger. Stricker has it. Dunlap goes around Kelly and about 3 other Bengal Tigers and puts it in for 2. Nice drive. She went nice and easy and finished at the rim with control. For all you young players out there, I don't know any of them, maybe standing next to me. Stone has it. Kuntz is on her. Nice job. No block out on the backside, though. Kelly gets the rebound.
Same team.
Ball was tipped. Bring it back across. 3-point lead for the Lady Dragons. 4:07 left here in the first half. Kuntz gets the ball stolen. That was a bad pass. Tried to get it back out. Kelly is going to go to the line.
Abby.
Is that going to be on Manikowski? That'll be her 3rd.
Yep.
Kelly right now is muscling the Lady Dragons out of there. She's only 5'9", but she's got the strength and has been able to muscle out the Lady Dragons. That shot is way off. So Manikowski is going to take a break with 3 fouls, and Hoffman with 2 fouls is going to come back in. Might be seeing a little bit of Maddie Vanderweel if Hoffman picks up her 3rd. Free throw is good for Kelsey Kelly. She's got 3 points now, and the Tigers are back to within 2. Dunlap's going to bring it across for the Lady Dragons. Almost turnover there. Morris has it. Stricker's calling for the ball in the paint. They don't get it to her.
Ooh.
Dunlap back up top. Morris left wing, nothing there. Good defense. Dunlap's going to try it. She's going to get around. And no, but the rebound by Kuntz, and the bucket's good. So Rachel Kuntz gets on the board. Good to see a nice rebound and put back for Rachel. 4-point lead with 3:12 left. There's a turnover, and Dunlap's going to have an easy layup as long as she watches out from behind. And the left-hand layup is off, and the rebound.
Steal.
They're going to call a kick. It was a kick. So it's going to stay Lady Bengal Tigers ball. Got to get the Bengal in there. Crow has it left wing. Inside. Stone gets it back out. Crow, hop step, no call. Rebound goes over Stricker's head. There's a set shot, no good. Over the back is going to be called on the senior Parks. I don't know, they called that one, but Macy didn't get any luck on the over the back by. So the 6th-team foul on the Lady Tigers. That's the first on Parks. So the Lady Dragons will have the ball out of bounds. 2:41 left. They're up by 4. Dunlap's going to bring it across for the Lady Dragons. Gets it over to Hoffman. Back up to Dunlap. Dunlap, nothing there. Macy Morris over to Hoffman. Nice cut by Morris. She needs to go back to the middle there. Morgan Dunlap's going to take a 3, and she's short, and the rebound goes to Stone. Stone puts a move on Stricker and goes right around her.
Turnover, no basket. They called an offensive foul.
Dunlap snuck in there, and they're going to call the charge. Wow. And that's going to be Stone, and she's going to get her first foul. It'll be the team's 7th, but they don't shoot because that's an offensive foul. Coach Teal's going to take a timeout. Lady Dragons up 22-18 with 2:06 left to go here in the first half. We'll be right back. Full timeout on the floor. You're watching RTC4.com and Channel 4 in Rochester's coverage of Argos Lady Dragons basketball.
At First Federal Savings Bank, we know that buying your first home can be an overwhelming process.
The mortgage experts at First Federal Savings Bank will work with you from application to closing.
At First Federal Savings Bank, we pay standard closing costs for our first-time home buyers.
We offer free pre-approvals and local loan servicing throughout the life of your loan.
Stop in and talk with one of our mortgage lenders and take the worry out of buying your first home.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
Protect yourself from personal attack on campus, in the home, at the mall, or wherever you are. Blue Dragon Taekwondo in Rochester is offering a self-defense boot camp so that you have the basic skills to protect yourself in an attack. Blue Dragon is the area's leading martial arts facility. Master Instructor Dave Colger and his team welcome new participants and those seeking to learn the basic self-defense techniques. Contact Blue Dragon Taekwondo today to learn more about this exciting self-defense boot camp.
All right, welcome back to Tiger Arena, where the Lady Dragons are holding on to a 22-18 lead with 2:06 left. Coach Teal called a timeout, wanted to talk some things over with the Lady Dragons. So here we go. Dunlap's going to bring it across the timeline. Stricker's going to set up camp at the high post. She's got to get out of the lane. Still not out of the lane. There she goes.
Who?
Your sister? Kuntz has it on the right wing.
Sometimes
drives baseline, cut off there. Good job of defense. Dunlap almost loses it. Parks goes down. Dunlap could have just turned and took a nice little jumper, but didn't realize that Parks had fallen down, and then Kuntz gets called for the travel. So 7th turnover of the first half for the Lady Dragons. A little pressure for Dunlap. And she's going to get the turnover. Good defensive effort there by Morgan Dunlap. but she gets called for the travel.
A lot of times I don't claim that that's my sister.
Yes, we know. All right, so Mungosa brings it across. She gets it in the corner. Stone drives right around Stricker. What in the world was that? And gets the easy layup. 6 points now for Stone, and it's a 2-point ball game. Stricker's got to get off of her concrete shoes there on defense. Kuntz with a 15-footer from the corner. No good. Nice rebound there by Morris, but it goes across the top, and there's another completely traveled. But the two refs had already turned their head and didn't pay any attention. There they got the travel. So the fourth turnover, 8 turnovers now for the Lady Bengal Tigers. 58.2 seconds left, 22-20. Kelly's going to check back in for Parks for the Lady Tigers. Dunlap brings it across. Hoffman on the right. Gets it back up to Dunlap. Oh, nice cut there. No, nothing going for Morris. Back over to Hoffman. Screened by Morgan. Gets it in. Kuntz is going to take it strong to the bucket. She'll be short.
Oh, geez.
Kelly knocks Macy Stricker to the floor, and they're going to call Macy with the foul. That'll be her second.
She is not happy about that.
Well, Kelsey Kelly's having her way with Macy, and she's getting the brunt of the attack, and she gets called for the foul as well. Kelly at the line shooting 1-and-1. Her first trip to the line, the first shot was way short, so we'll see what she does here. Puts it in. Kelly with another shot. She can tie it up here with 28.4 seconds left. Second one is up and on the way and good for Kelly. She's 3 of 4 from the line, and we have a tie ball game with 28 seconds left here in the first half.
Dunlap brings the ball up. Over to Kuntz.
Hoffman down. Morris, she had an open shot, doesn't take it. Back up to Hoffman, another chance. There she's going to take the three, and it's going to be long. Rachel Kuntz with a good rebound. She's going to get fouled by Weeks from behind, and that'll put Kuntz at the line shooting 1-and-1 with 4.4 seconds left. That's going to be Julia Weeks' second foul. First foul, yeah. All right, thought I missed one. The 24-2 was Stricker's 24-2. Well, they're going to call that a shooting foul. Kuntz can't make the first. So she's going to try and give the Lady Dragons a 1-point lead here. Somebody better wake up. There's a Peru Tiger that's sneaking down the floor. Kuntz makes 1 of 2, gives the Lady Dragons a 1-point lead.
Oh, don't let her go by you.
And the shot is no good at the buzzer. So after 1 half of play, the Lady Dragons with a 1-point advantage, 23-22. We're going to take a break, and we'll come back with your halftime show from Tiger Arena in just a moment.
Simplify your banking with a Simply Free checking account from First Federal Savings Bank.
All it takes is a $50 opening deposit. There's no minimum balance requirement and no service fees.
For a limited time, you'll also receive a free gift just for opening a checking account.
And with Instant Issue, we can give you a debit card when you open your account, giving you immediate access to your funds.
Simply Free checking from First Federal Savings Bank, a simpler way to bank.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
RTC Fiber Communications is now serving the community of Argos. Now you can enjoy the incredibly fast speed and reliability of fiber internet. Stream movies, surf the web, or watch your favorite local videos on rtc4.com. All from RTC Fiber Communications, now serving Argos. Give RTC a call today or check us out online at www.rtc1.com.
Got that new home edition and you're keeping it covered.
Ooh, coverages now. I can help with this. Got zone coverage, man coverage, combo coverages.
I don't know, Peyton. I think more like the coverage your nationwide agent offers.
Oh, you want to go there? Home, auto, life, business, farm, boat, RV, ATV, camper, pet, motorcycle, your tour bus. Did I mention farm?
Contact Jennings Insurance Agency today or visit one of our offices in Argos and Rochester.
All right, welcome back here from Tiger Arena, home of the Peru Tigers. We're at the half. Lady Dragons lead 23-22. The Lady Tigers fought back from a 5-point deficit after one to get to within one here at the half. 8 first half turnovers for the Lady Tigers, and for the Lady Dragons, they had 8 as well. The Lady Bengal Tigers are getting down the floor a lot faster than the Lady Dragons are, and they've had some easy shot opportunities in that second quarter from that. As far as scoring goes, for the Lady Tigers, Sinkovitz and Stone both had 6 in the first. Kelsey Kelly came in and had 5. She hit 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Parks with 4, and Weeks with 1. For the Lady Dragons, leading all scorers in the first half, Macy Stricker had 8. Morgan Dunlap with 5. Manikowski and Kuntz both had 3. And Morris and Hoffman both had 2 for the Lady Dragons. So your halftime score, 23-22, Lady Dragons with the lead. We're going to take a break. We got a few minutes here before the start of the second half. We're going to come back with second half action here from Tiger Arena in about 7 minutes. Alrighty, welcome back. Second half getting set to get underway here from Tiger Arena. Lady Dragons holding on to a 1-point advantage at the half, 23-22. It's going to be Lady Tigers' ball starting the second half. It looks like starters back for both teams. Couple girls with foul issues. Mankowski's got 3 first-half fouls. Hoffman with 2, as well as Stricker. For the Lady Bengal Tigers, Sinkovics with 2 and Crow with 2. Sinkovics up top. Over to Crow. Or that's Mongosa. Back up Sinkovics. 2-3 zone here for the Lady Dragons. They're going to get Stricker on the touch foul. That'll be her 3rd.
I think that was Manikowski.
They got Manikowski on that, her 4th. Oh. I thought they were calling Stricker inside.
Wait, how many does Macy have?
2.
Oh.
Now they put up 42, so who did they call that foul on? They said Manikowski, but they put Morris up, so they may have called Morris. I don't know. They got 42 with 2 fouls, so we're going to say Morris picked up that. It's her 2nd. Morgan Dunlap, good drive around Kelly. A lot of contact, no call. And lead pass up ahead by Sinkovics is going to be out of bounds. So they did correct that, so that would be on Morris. So Manikowski still only has 3. Morris now with 2. First team foul. Manikowski on the right, back up to Dunlap. Dunlap working the middle. Gets it into the paint. She's going to take a little 15 and a 10-footer, no good. Stricker, shot fake, pulls the trigger on 3, and it's off the mark. Rebound, fought for.
Steal.
And Dunlap on the ground. That's a travel, no call.
Roll it around the ground.
Can't roll on the ground, but no call. So the Lady Tigers have the ball. Crow with it on the left wing. Back over. Mongosa gets it to Crow. Looks like she had a little arm there. Sinkovics back to Crow. Nice shot fake there by Crow. Gets in the lane. No call on the travel. 3-point attempt. Over the back. Once again, no call.
Travel.
There's a turnover. Manikowski has it. She's going one-on-one and can't convert. Over the back, they finally call the shot, or over back on Kelly. That's going to be her 1st. She's been over the back about 6 times so far. First time she's gotten called for it. First team foul on the Lady Bengal Tigers. Still no score here in the second half. 23-22, your halftime score. Dunlap brings it across, gets it over to left wing on Hoffman.
2-3 zone.
Dunlap up top. She looks to get into the paint, passes it back out. Manikowski's going to pull the trigger on a 3. Stricker's got to be smart there. She almost went over the back. Push up ahead again by Peru.
Ooh,
and they get it in. Kelly gets blocked by Stricker, and Morgan Dunlap is going to be 1v1 versus Sinkovics, and she's going to get the foul on Crow. That'll be Crow's 3rd, and they'll put Dunlap at the line shooting 2. Great defensive play down here on this end. Stricker with the block shot. And the fast break, Morgan Dunlap going to be at the line off the foul by Cortland Crow. So Crow with 3 fouls for the Lady Bengal Tigers. Let's see what Dunlap can do. First free throw is up, on the way, and off the back iron for Dunlap. One more, Dunlap can bring the Dragons lead to 2 if she makes this one. Second free throw is good for Morgan. So Dunlap with 6 now for the Lady Dragons. 24-22 with 5 minutes left in the 3rd. Crow brings it across the timeline. Gets it over to Mungosa. Good pressure there by a travel, no call. Crow with it on the right. She's going to get into the paint and passes it to Mungosa. Shots off. Good rebound on the weak side by Manikowski. Manikowski pulls it up and gets it to Dunlap. That's a bad spot to pick up your dribble. Stricker is going to have a shot from 3. That's going to be way off the mark. Doesn't hit anything. That was a bad-looking shot there by the senior Stricker. I don't know what she was looking at. The rim was over to the right a little bit more.
Maybe she'll hit it next time.
Sinkovitz brings it across. Dunlap's working on her. Skip pass, and a 16-footer is good on the backside by Crow. That's Crow's first points of the game, and it ties the game at 24. Dunlap brings it across. They're looking inside to Morris. And Crow hits the ground hard. Shots off the mark by Hoffman, and nobody was paying attention. The ball was loose on the ground, and the Peru team comes away with it. Sinkovitz for 3 from the right wing, and it's long, and there's an over the back. It's going to be on Stone. That'll be her second. So they're finally seeing those over the backs, making some calls. That's going to be the 3rd foul on the Lady Tigers. Kuntz is going to come in for Manikowski. 3:47 left to go in the 3rd. We're tied at 24. Dunlap brings it across, gets it over, left wing Morris. Back up top, Dunlap. Hoffman back up to Dunlap. Dunlap gets into the paint. Nice little move, gets around Kelly and can't finish. That was a nice little hop step, side step, whatever you want to call it, by Dunlap. Just not able to finish over Kelly. And Kuntz came too far out, and Kelly snuck in behind her. And they put the Lady Tigers up 26-24 with 3:13 left to go in the 3rd. We got a timeout on the floor. Coach Teal wants a 30-second timeout. So we're going to keep it here. Lady Bengal Tigers come out and score 4 points to only 1 so far for the Lady Dragons, and have a 2-point advantage with 3:13 left to go. Got Courtney Crow with a bucket, her first points of the game, and Kelsey Kelly with that nice bucket you just saw right there to give the Lady Bengal Tigers the 2-point lead. So far, the only points for the Lady Dragons in the second half is the free throw by Morgan Dunlap. They got to find some offense here in a hurry.
Dragons starting out with the ball.
Dunlap has it. She's going to bring it across the timeline. Gets it over to Hoffman on the right wing. Not a lot of energy right now by the Lady Dragons. They're going to have to find their groove. This zone defense by Peru. There's a 3-pointer, and that's good for Macy Morris. That'll help them find their groove. So Morris puts the Lady Dragons back up 27-26. They needed that one to go down bad. Stone, she's going to get called for the push-off. Good job of defense there by Morgan Dunlap, and that's going to be Stone's 3rd. And the 4th team foul for the second half for the Lady Bengal Tigers. So a 3-pointer by Morris and a turnover off of the charge call. See if the Lady Dragons can get some pep back in their step here. Morris has it on the right wing. Dunlap up top, gets it over to Hoffman on the left. Dunlap's going to try and get in the paint, and she drives in, gets across.
Oh, behind the back.
It's knocked out by Mongosa. And quickly down the floor, but the turnover for the Lady Bengal Tigers. Kuntz had that. It wasn't over the back. She knocked it out cleanly, but Kuntz just needs to rip that ball down. Rip it.
You sure?
Yep, that was clean.
I don't think so.
Hoffman's going to bring it across here for the Lady Dragons.
Ooh.
Almost a steal, but they're going to get the foul on Crow. That's going to be her 4th, I believe.
Looks like sub coming in for her, 42.
Definitely. They're going to put Parks in for Crow. So they're going to get a little bigger inside. 2:04 left to go. 1 point Lady Dragon lead, 27-26.
Shoot.
Nice drive. Pull up, and it's going to count, and one for Macy Morris. That was a nice drive to the bucket. And Macy Morris comes alive. She's got the last 5 Lady Dragon points and could make it 6 here. They're going to get Mungosa for the foul. That'll be her second, team 6th. So with 1:51 left here in the third, next foul by the Lady Bengal Tigers. And a shot no good. And a turnover right to Hoffman.
Shoot.
Stricker looked to pull up. Nope. So 4 turnovers here in the third quarter for the Lady Bengal Tigers. Nice pass, and Dunlap's going to get called for the travel. So first turnover of the third quarter for the Lady Dragons. Lady Dragons lead 29-26 with 1.5 minutes left here in the third. There's a kick. Nice defensive effort by Hoffman, but it's going to stay to Peru. Hoffman doesn't even play soccer, McKenna. That was a nice footwork there. And there's deflected.
Oh.
Kelly's going to use her muscle
travel.
inside, and she's going to get fouled by Kuntz. And that's going to be Rachel's first foul, only the second team foul, and Kelly's going to be at the line. She's 3 of 4 from the line. Doesn't necessarily look the best when it goes off of her fingers, but it goes in. And she misses that.
Walk around on the court.
Kelly's second shot attempt here from the line. And it's going to be way short, nothing. Weeks is going to check back in, and she's going to give Stone a break. Lady Dragons with a 3-point lead, 1:21 left in the third, trying to add to their advantage. Dunlap's going to bring it across. Hoffman on the left wing, back up top to Dunlap. Back over to Hoffman, down in the corner to Morris. Back up to Hoffman. Dunlap up top. They're going to skip right to Morris. Hoffman. Stricker's looking in. And backside's open. Dunlap up top. Hoffman into the corner. Morris back up top. Quick shot. Nope. Stricker. And she's off. And she gets away with an over the back. On the rebound. Good offensive rebound there off of the miss by Stricker. Dunlap back up top.
Keep away.
Dunlap has it up top. 19 seconds left to go. Dunlap back up to Morris.
Help her. Oh.
Back over to Dunlap. 9 seconds. Dunlap's going to drive. Kicks it over. Morris for 3 from the corner, and it's off the mark. No good. Kelly rips the rebound and not going to get a shot off. That's going to do it after 3 quarters of play. Lady Dragons lead 29-26 over the Peru Lady Bengal Tigers. We're going to come back with fourth quarter action here from Tiger Arena in just a moment. You're watching RTC4.com and Channel 4 in Rochester. And we'll be right back.
At First Federal Savings Bank, we know that buying your first home can be an overwhelming process.
The mortgage experts at First Federal Savings Bank will work with you from application to closing.
At First Federal Savings Bank, we pay standard closing costs for our first-time home buyers.
We offer free pre-approvals and local loan servicing throughout the life of your loan.
Stop in and talk with one of our mortgage lenders and take the worry out of buying your first home.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
All right, welcome back here to Tiger Arena. The fourth quarter getting set to get underway here. The Lady Dragons with a 3-point lead after 3 quarters of play. They were able to increase their lead. Lady Tigers actually came back and took the lead by 2 before they last 5 points were scored of the, well, it ended up being the last 5 points of the quarter, I believe, by Macy Morris with a 3-pointer and then a bucket. She couldn't convert the and one, so we are 3 points, 29-26 after 3. Lady Dragons start the fourth quarter with the ball. Morris looking on the left wing, up top to Hoffman. Dunlap looks for Stricker. Hoffman on the left wing with it. She's going to drive into the paint and gets it back up top to Stricker. Stricker's going to look to go into the paint, and she pulls up for a 10-footer, and that's good. Macy Stricker with her 10th point of the night, and the Lady Dragons back up by 5 with 7:20 left in the game. Good defense there by Cagney Hoffman up top. Good drive by Stone, but she can't finish, and a good rebound by Morgan Dunlap. Stricker's out front, and she's going to finish with the left and puts in her 12th point of the game, and the Lady Dragons are now up by 7 with 7 minutes left. Lady Dragons are surging at the right time, and almost a turnover. I don't know. Good swing, and they get it inside. Nice defense there by Rachel Kuntz. Oh, I think they're going to get Morris maybe coming in from behind. That is going to be on Morris. That'll be her 3rd, and the team's 3rd of the second half. And they're going to get her for a quick 4th foul right there on Kelly.
She's going to get a sub by Abby.
So Manikowski is going to come back in. She's got 3. Yeah, I know Morris has got to give her space, but they also got to watch the elbows. And there's a good inbounds play, and Kelsey Kelly puts in her 9th point of the game and brings the lead down to 5 for the Lady Dragons. Manikowski, corner 3, and that's going to be good for Abby Manikowski coming in off the bench. That's a huge 3-pointer after the Lady Tigers had cut the lead down to 5, back up to 8 now. Nice drive, and they're going to get Kuntz on the blocking foul. She was out of position. If she could have got her body turned, might have been able to get the charging call. Instead, that's going to be her 2nd foul. They're going to call it on the ground. Another inbounds to Kelly. Got to get the rebound. Kelly gets it, and they're going to get Stricker on that. Kelly's going to go back to the line. That's going to be Stricker, and that'll be her 3rd. So right now the Lady Dragons need to find an answer inside. Kelsey Kelly is kind of having her way, not only scoring but rebounding as well. She's off on the free throw. So they need to get a body on her and see if they can get an over the back call. 2nd free throw on the way by Kelly, and it's good. Kelly 1 of 2 from the line. She's got 10 now for the Lady Bengal Tigers. The lead is 7, 36-29 with 6 minutes left to go. Lady Dragons going to be content to run some clock here. They should be content to run some clock here. Whether they will be, I don't know. Hoffman gets it over. Dunlap almost travels. Stricker's posting up. Hoffman gets into the paint and gets the bank shot to go. I don't know if that's what she intended to do or not, but she gives the Lady Dragons a 9-point advantage. We'll take it. Stricker's got 3. She's got to be smart. Nice move. Can't convert. And a travel by Kelly. That was a good rebound, and that was a really nice move getting into the paint by Crow. Just unable to convert that. So we have a timeout. Coach Weeks is going to take a 30-second timeout. Lady Dragons had a 3-point lead coming into the fourth quarter, and so far have outscored Is this right? 26 to 20. That isn't right. Is that 29? They haven't scored in the fourth quarter? Yes, they have. I must have wrote that down wrong.
Yeah, like.
It was 26-23. We had a 3-point lead, so it was 26-23 after 3, right? So it's 6 points for the fourth quarter. Anyway, the Lady Dragons have the 9-point advantage with 5:21 left to go. They got the ball coming out of the timeout. Andy, if you're watching at home, I'm trying to do too much. Sorry. Into the corner, Stricker has it. She's going to pass on the 3. Smart move, senior move. Dunlap back up top. Dunlap, Stricker, Kuntz both open underneath. That's where a nice bounce pass under the defense gets an easy bucket. Stricker corner pocket, no shot. She's going to run some time. Smart play here by the Lady Dragons. They know that if they get fouled, they're going to be at the line. They're going to run some clock off here. Be smart with it. Second half turnovers have gone way down, only 1 for the Lady Dragons. Stricker gets it over. Manikowski on the left. Drives it out. Back up to Morgan. Dunlap. She finds a lane and gets knocked off by Kelly. No call. Kelly gets the rebound. Slams some elbows around. No call. And quickly down the other end of the floor are the Lady Bengal Tigers. And there's the steal by Stricker. She's going to hold it up, hold it up, hold it up, hold it up, hold it up. Gets it over to Dunlap. Dunlap, oh, nice move to get around Crow. Kuntz is going to take it. Rachel Kuntz gets on the board. Well, she's got 4. Never mind. It's an 11-point Lady Dragon lead with 3:50 left. And there is a little bit of pressure and the turnover over Sinkovitz's head. Harmony Stone's going to check back in for the Lady Bengal Tigers. Going to give Parks a break. Macy Morris comes back in. She's going to give Manikowski a break. Manikowski and Morris both with 4 fouls, so both of them have to manage their fouls here in the last 3.5 minutes. 11-point Lady Dragon lead. Dunlap, and she's going to get it picked. And Stone with a big hop and the finish. So Lady Bengal Tigers convert off of the turnover by the Lady Dragons. Stricker wasn't even looking. Gets it over. Nice pass to Kuntz, and Kuntz puts it in. Rachel Kuntz with the last 4. She's got 6, 7 points now. And they're going to get Hoffman. She got a little chippy up top right there. And that'll be her 3rd. And that's going to put the Lady Tigers at the line shooting 1-1. That's the one thing you don't want to do. You don't want to put the Lady Bengal Tigers at the free throw stripe with the clock stopped. Sinkovitz at the line. First one is good. Wasn't that a 1-1? Nobody was going after that rebound. So Sinkovitz with another free throw here, 10-point Lady Dragon lead. And she puts it in, 9-point advantage now with 3:08 left to go. A little pressure here by Peru. Hoffman dribbles it into the corner, or Morris, and she gets it over to Hoffman. And we have a technical foul called on Coach Weeks of Peru. Stricker's going to take the free throws. I didn't really catch what happened. I don't think he liked the way that was called there in the corner. So 2 shots in the ball for the Lady Dragons. The senior Macy Stricker at the line shooting 2. And she's off the mark on the first. Hoffman checks back in, or Manikowski checks back in for Hoffman. Second free throw on the way for Stricker, and it's good. 1 of 2 from the line. The Lady Dragons will have the ball. Stricker with 13 now for the Lady Dragons, 10-point lead and the ball. Oh, crossover by Dunlap, and that leaves Crow on the floor. Looks like she might have turned an ankle on that one. Dunlap, and she gets the steal and gets fouled. Harmony Stone's going to get called with her 4th foul, and that's going to put Morgan Dunlap at the line shooting 1-and-1. We got 2:39 left to go. Lady Dragons up 10, 43-33. Lady Dragons are going to be on the road again next week. They'll be finishing out their four-game December road swing up at New Prairie, and the first is good for Dunlap. Only one person went after that again. I don't know if they don't realize that's 1-and-1 or what, but Macy Morris was the only one that went after the rebound on that for both teams. And the second one is short, and a good block out by Sinkovitz, and the Lady Bengal Tigers come back with it. Sinkovitz with Stricker on her. Good pass inside to Crow. Crow gets it into Kelly, and Kelly's going to get fouled by Rachel Kuntz. Kuntz with her 3rd foul, and that's going to put Kelly at the line shooting 2. I thought once you got a technical, you had to sit down. Kelly at the line. That is a odd-looking free throw, but it goes in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 11 now for the sophomore Kelsey Kelly. Got one more free throw, 10-point Argos lead, 44-34. 2:27 left. Little Marla Gibbs, and that one's short. Kuntz gets the rebound. Kuntz gets it over to Dunlap. Little pressure by Sinkovitz. Gets it up. Manikowski's going to drive it right to the paint, and she's going to get the bucket and the foul. Good hard drive there by Manikowski. She's going to get fouled by Stone. That's going to be her 5th. She's going to be out. Nice drive there by Manikowski. 2, 4, 6, 8. Stone's going to foul out with 8 points on the night. And Manikowski at the line with the chance for the 3-point play. She's got 4, 7, 8. Can make it 9 here with the free throw. And it's off the mark, but almost rebounded by Kuntz. Good job there by Mongosa. She's going to bring it across for the Lady Bengal Tigers. Gets it over to the corner. Sinkovitz. Sinkovitz gets in the paint. Tipped by Manikowski, and then it's over to Morris. Morris is going to hold it up. Dunlap has it. Sinkovitz on her. Dunlap around Sinkovitz with ease. Gets it over to the corner. Manikowski's going to go strong again. She loses it, and they're going to say it's out of bounds off of Manikowski, which it was, but a lot of contact that time by Parks. Under 2 minutes to go here. 46-34, Lady Dragons with the lead. Looking to pick up their 2nd win in a row here against the Peru Lady Bengal Tigers. Sinkovitz gets it over to Mongosa. Gets it into the corner. Weeks has it. Looking inside. They get it into Kelly. Good play, Dunlap, and it's going to, nope, that's a good save there by Mongosa. Gets it over, Sinkovitz. Nice play inside to Parks. She's off the mark. And a rebound goes to Manikowski. Good, strong rebound inside by this senior Manikowski at 5'4", going in with the trees. Lady Dragons going to run out the clock here. 1:20 left to go, up by 12. Stricker has it up top. Sinkovitz is on her. Over to the corner, or up top for Manikowski. Almost a steal by Sinkovitz. Stricker has it at the P. Gets it over to Dunlap. Dunlap's going to give it to Manikowski. Going to do a little weave here, run some clock. Dunlap up top. Oh, Dunlap loses control, and it's picked up by Parks. So a turnover. Sinkovitz is going to turn it into points on the other end. brings the lead down to 10, 46-36 with 44.7 left. We got a full timeout on the floor. We're going to take a break. You're watching Lady Dragons basketball on RTC4.com and Channel 4 in Rochester, and we'll be back here in just a moment.
This broadcast brought to you in part by these local sponsors. The lawyers and staff of Peterson, Wagoner & Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagoner.com. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, personal property, and outbuilding policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions. Online at evansagencyrochester.com. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice data and video connectivity for the 21st century. Online at rtc1.com. First Federal Savings Bank is your local mortgage lender with 6 locations throughout North Central Indiana. Trust the professionals at First Federal Savings Bank. Online at firstfederalbanking.com.
All right, welcome back. The last 44.7 seconds here from Tigerina. Lady Dragons up 46-36. It's going to be Lady Dragons ball, a little full court press here by the Lady Tigers. Dunlap's going to get it across and almost loses it. Good job there getting it back. Stricker has it out top. Stricker's going to get fouled. Sinkovitz. And that's going to be the third on Sinkovitz, and Stricker, if she can get up, is going to go to the line shooting 1-and-1. Actually going to be bonus, double bonus, 10th foul, so 2 shots for Stricker. First one is good. 6, 12, 14 for Stricker. She can get this one, that'll be her season high. And she's good. 15 points for Macy Stricker, her season high. Last 30 seconds. Carlton checks into the game for the first time and commits her foul. First foul on Carlton, the 9th team foul. That's going to put Parks at the line shooting 1-and-1. Makes the first. Parks' 5th point of the night, 23.6, 11-point Lady Dragon lead. Second shot by Parks. Off the mark, but Weeks gets inside position on Carlton and puts it back in. Julia Weeks, that's her 3rd point of the night. And that's going to just about run the clock out here. It's going to be a 9-point advantage for the Lady Dragons. 5 seconds, 3 seconds. And that's going to do it. Your final score from Tigerina, Lady Dragons 48, the Lady Bengal Tigers 39. Lady Dragons come down to Peru for the first time ever and pick up the win. Congratulations to Argos. They will move to 6-5 on the season. The Lady Bengal Tigers will fall to 2-7 for the season. We're going to take a quick break, come back here. We're going to total everything up and come back with the post-game show here from Tigerina, where the Lady Dragons pick up a big win on the road. We'll be back here in just a few seconds.
RTC Fiber Communications is now serving the community of Argos. Now you can enjoy the incredibly fast speed and reliability of fiber internet. Stream movies, surf the web, or watch your favorite local videos on RTC4.com. All from RTC Fiber Communications, now serving Argos. Give RTC a call today or check us out online at www.rtc1.com.
Are the other guys offering you less than you expect for your trade-in? At Shepherd Chevrolet Buick in Rochester, they trade your way, offering you top dollar for your trade-in vehicle. Hi, I'm Chris Smith, PGA Tour player and Rochester native. Shepherd's prides themselves on giving you the highest amount possible for your trade. If someone is giving you less than you expect, come out to Shepherd's and give them the opportunity to find a deal that works for you. Shepherd's Chevrolet Buick in Rochester, where they trade your way.
RTC Fiber Communications is now serving the community of Argos. Now you can enjoy the incredibly fast speed and reliability of fiber internet. Stream movies, surf the web, or watch your favorite local videos on rtc4.com. All from RTC Fiber Communications, now serving Argos. Give RTC a call today or check us out online at www.rtc1.com.
All right, welcome back here to Tiger Arena post-game show for the Argos Lady Dragons pull out the 48-39 victory over the Peru Lady Bengal Tigers. First time ever down here for the Lady Dragons in a great road victory. They're 3 games into their 4-game December road trip, and right now they're 2-1 out of the 3 games. They're going to be going up to New Prairie High School on Tuesday in another long drive, long night, but be another good contest. This was a good battle here between the two teams. Lady Tigers actually were down 1 at half, came back and took a 2 or 3 point lead into the third quarter, and then the Lady Dragons were able to pull away in the fourth with the 9-point win. So your totals for the Lady Bengal Tigers: Crow had 2, Weeks had 3, Parks had 5, Stone had 8, Sinkovitz had 10, and Kelsey Kelly led the Lady Bengal Tigers with 11. For your Lady Dragons, Hoffman had 4, 3 girls with 7, Dunlap, Morris, and Kuntz all had 7. Manikowski had 8, and leading all scorers tonight, Macy Stricker with a gutsy performance, 15 points on the night. So congratulations to the Lady Dragons. You know, this is one of those games that you just don't know. It's a long drive. It's been a long month with road games, and it was a great win for them to pick up. Like I said, they're going to be back on the road on Tuesday, taking on the Lady Cougars up at New Prairie High School. So we'll be on the air up there. We've got boys coverage on Saturday night at home. I don't even know who they're playing, but they will be playing. I think they've got a game tomorrow as well. We won't be having that. That's South Bend Career Academy. They haven't won a game. So we're going to come back on Saturday night with boys coverage, and then we'll follow that up next week with our last game before the Christmas break. And then the Lady Dragons be back at home on the 28th, I believe, following Christmas with the opening game for the Winter Classic. So congratulations, Coach Teal and the Lady Dragons picking up the victory, moving to 6-5 on the season. Guaranteed to be at least 500 going into Christmas, maybe be 7-5 if they can get that big win next week. So for Blake Thomas and my part-time co-anchor tonight, McKenna Stricker, I'm Steve Stricker, wishing everyone good night here from the Tiger Arena in Peru, Indiana, where your Lady Dragons pick up the big win, move to 6-5 on the year.